welcome to the season finale of the Gator Wesley Bios. Today on the show we have Becca. Thank you for coming.
Thanks for having me. I'm excited to be on the show.
Oh, no problem. So let's go ahead and get started by having you tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I just graduated from UF. I did health science as my major, Spanish as my minor, and I'm doing a clinical research fellowship now at Shands in the psycho-oncology lab, and I'm still hanging out around Wesley. We've been here for 4 years.
Well, can you explain where you grew up?
I grew up in Lakeland. There are actually now quite a large group of us who grew up in Lakeland. My parents now live in Winter Haven, which is right next door to Lakeland. And I went to high school in Bartow, IB at Bartow. So they're all, Lakeland, Winter Haven, Bartow are all kind of in a triangle. So that's where I come from.
Can you tell us a little bit about your mother and father? What kind of relationship you have with them?
Oh, I have a great relationship with my parents. Our whole family is very, very close. I have an older sister. She's 26. She's actually the reason I came to Wesley because she went to FSU Wesley in college. And so I decided to check it out here. And we're just best friends. I mean, we're very close. She's in Nashville now, finishing up her master's, doing her internship with Vanderbilt Medical Center.
You mentioned that you grew up around the Lakeland area and you went to school there. What kind of school did you go to?
Oh, I just went through public schools. I just did I was fortunate to go to schools that had, accelerated programs and honors programs to stay in kind of the good crowd of people. And then, for high school, went to the IB school. There was only one IB school in the county at that time. So that's where I went.
And you mentioned that you just graduated from the University of Florida, correct? Mm-hmm. And you chose to go into the medical field, correct?
Yes.
Exactly what did you choose and why did you choose that specifically?
I chose to go, well, right now I do research with clinical and health psychology. So basically we do behavioral intervention with women who have cancer to help their sleep and their pain, to lower cortisol and other bad stress hormones. But ultimately, I'm looking to go to a PA and PH program, so it's public health and physician assistant work. And I was attracted to that because you can do both research and clinical practice, and you don't have to go through a long residency like you do with medical school, so it's easier to plan for a family in the future without graduating when you're 32.
And you also mentioned that when you came to UF that your sister inspired you to join the Gator Wesley Wesley Foundation here at UF, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And how long have you been a part of, and what do you do in the Gator Wesley Foundation?
Well, I came here the very first Sunday that me and Sarah Haskins came here the very first Sunday we had moved to Gainesville. So I've been here almost every Sunday since. So yeah, coming up on, I guess, 4 full years. I've had the privilege of serving on a lot of different teams. I was an upper roomer for 2 years, and that was a good experience. Actually was on staff before this building opened. So we lived across the street in this old house called the Wesley House. I've served on the worship team, so that was fun, getting to learn how services are planned. I've led the hospitality team. I've led the discipleship team, which basically organizes small groups and coffee talk whenever we have a series like that. And now I serve on the board for Wesley.
And now that you're getting to the end of your college career, where do you see yourself going in the next few years?
I'm applying for grad school now, so I should be hopefully going to grad school next year. I'm excited about that. I think it'll be good, and it'll be a 3-year program, and so finish that up, and then I'll have the option of going straight to work or continuing in the doctorate of health science to get a terminal degree instead of going to work. So I've got another 4 years to decide.
Well, we're getting to the end of our show.
Okay.
And we want to thank you for coming on the show again.
Thank you. Thanks
and
for
with our
having
last
me.
few moments, is there anything you would like to tell people that they should know or that they don't know about you that they should know about you?
They should know about me. I think I'm a pretty open book with people who know me, so probably not. I guess I have one weird, like, pet peeve that I don't always share. I can't stand when people chew gum riding in a car. So that's one of those things that you don't really know about me unless, like, you're really close, because I'm never going to tell you if you're, like, chewing gum in the car. I'm never going to tell you to stop. But yeah, it gives me headaches. And so I guess that's my, like, secret pet peeve that I have. And yeah, most people don't know that.
Okay, well, we want to thank you again for coming on the show.
Okay, thanks.
And this has been the season finale of the Gator Wesley Bios, produced by James Jordan and produced on location at the Gator Wesley Foundation, which is the campus ministry of the United Methodist Church that serves at the University of Florida and Santa Fe College. Tune in next season for more stories, more people, and more Gator Wesley Bios.